and welcome to another Sunday night of Tiny Seeds and Strong Roots. And it's tiny seeds because we just develop that way. Our brains are made that way that we can process a little bit of learning, and then if we go and implement it, we grow strong roots. So that's and sharing a bit of my life. That's the only object that I have on a Sunday night. Just focus on where you want to go. So if I'm talking about focus where you want to go, when I want to talk a little bit about dreams tonight, and it's obvious because one of my very big dreams came true, and I will be telling you about that. But we are very likely to go to one or of two directions. One is dreams so big and so audacious that we scare ourselves to death and don't try. And the other one is to not have dreams because we are so scared that we will fail because we are not believing in ourselves enough. And what it is that we must really come into balance, because I'm going to use the word balance a lot this week. We have to come into balance. We have to stop listening to our subconscious that tells us these stories, even when we know that we are capable and that we logically should be able to pull off stuff. This muffin is on my lap, as usually. Let's calm Muffin down. Okay, so if we listen to our subconscious about our dreams remains dreams. If we dream too big, there's no such thing. First of all, let me tell you, there's no such thing as dreaming too big. If we dream big, we have to just logically employ our frontal matter, not our amygdala, our primitive mind, our subconscious, take over. And the way to do it is to break it down in very easy to follow steps. And so you start not from here where I am today. You start from the end. You go and you say, this is what I want to achieve. In order to achieve that, I need to break it down in little steps coming backwards. We often make a mistake of planning forward, and then it's just such a big and audacious dream that it doesn't happen. So I'm doing this today, something that scared me to death even 2 years ago. I wrote a book which scared me to death 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But I realized at the time that I wanted to reach more people. So I went from the far end. I want to reach more people. Yes, a book. Then I want them to reach them. Why? So I can help more people, because right now I'm helping 12 or 15 people on a Tuesday night or a Thursday night because they come to a meeting and they make great advances, and I want the rest of the world to have it. So book. But at the end of it, I want to help more people. So then what is the next step? Create an online course. Okay, it's a huge, big course, Louise. You know nothing about doing online courses. You only know how to do it in real life because you've been doing it with real people in real life. But now, before I go to the big course, I do a little course, a 1-day course, a 4-day course. And then I become better at it. And then I become more audacious, and then I say, okay, fine, now we're going to do a 24-week course. And that's how we do it. But in between, there are still other little steps. I have to have a mailing list. I have to show up here and tell you all about what I'm planning. I have to keep on connecting with people and share who I am so that people can get to know who I am and understand that I'm a real person. So those are all my steps. I've broken it down from my very big, audacious goal on that side and to where I started from. Now, we have to have big dreams. We have to have it. It can be anything. It can be a trip to the Caribbean. It can be an amazing job you want. It can be the relationship of your dreams. But these things don't fall into our laps. They have to be a dream inside us before they happen. So all I want to say to you is, take your dream, break it down in steps, and start where you are today. Okay, so that is how come that Karen Casey is on my summit, and she's on my summit tomorrow because Karen Casey has sold 3 million books of her first book, and she's written 20 plus books. She sold 3 million books of her first book, which means she has helped over 3 million people. That's not all. Hazel Den, which is A.A. Al-Anon's daily newsletter that has been going on out for years and years and years, published her, and therefore her little snippets went out to everybody on Hazel Den's list every day. Every day. Hers and a few other people, but hers a lot. So 3 million people? No. This woman have reached way more than 3 million people, and I'm one of them. And the reason I'm here today is because Karen Casey and other authors like her have been audacious, and therefore I was audacious and I asked her to speak on the summit. It took her 3 months to say yes, and I just remained calm and hopeful and prayed and remained hopeful, and she said yes, and it was sublime. It was the most amazing conversation because she's humble and funny and caring and giving and witty and wise, and she had a Harley. So you see where this is going. Totally in love. I can't help it. Totally smitten. Schoolgirl crush, whatever you want to call it. Is this my last dream? No. We are more. We are way, way more. This is just another step. We are way, way more because I still want to reach those millions of people who are walking around who are just stuck in their lives and they're running on their subconscious mind. So tomorrow's summit is a big thing for me. There are 20 speakers. They all have had challenging upbringings. It's not sad stories. It's amazing stories. It's awe-inspiring stories. And they are all ending in a place where they've taken what they have learned and are now helping other people with their story. And they have transformed their own lives. So stories of hope. Start somewhere, have a dream, and then you can do stuff like this. You have to just start. That's the magic. You just have to start. Okay, so what happened this week in my life? Nothing except the summit. I had a very boring week because I worked very hard on the summit. I have been all out doing summit because there is an immense amount of work going into interviewing 20 people, editing, uploading, making sure that every little detail is working because there is not a speaker there who likes their name spelled the wrong way. So it's fairly important to make sure that everybody is treated professionally. Yes, I worked very hard, but it's not my way of living anymore, and it used to be my way of living. So here is the second time I'm using this word, balance. Okay, so as of tomorrow, when the emails start going out automatically that I'm setting up, then I am going to start breathing a little bit better. And I have support. I have a great assistant who has now learned how to help me run summits. So better self-care and getting help and support. Those are the magic of things. Be willing to take care of yourself and getting help and support. And so I'm going to take it a little bit easier this week. I'm definitely having coffee with a friend. I am going to enjoy the summit. This is what I want you all to know. I am going to enjoy the summit because you can't just work hard for something and then not enjoy it. So I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to be awesome. And I am not stopping here. I'm already planning the next one. The next one is relationships by men, for men, by men. But it's planned long before. I have assistants, and it is going to be just easier every single time. But still a lot of work, but balance, because there's a time of high pressure and then it's a time when I can take care of myself. And a time of high pressure and then a time I can take care of myself, because every single thing worth working for is going to mean a time of great pressure. Okay, so if you're already on my mailing list, you do not have to sign up. You will be getting daily emails as of tomorrow to tell you who's on. Also, by tomorrow, about a little bit earlier now, an hour earlier, there will be a live Zoom call. Well, some of the summit speakers will be live on it, and anybody can join and come and ask questions, talk about the topics of the day. Like I said, there's going to be 5 amazing speakers. You don't want to miss them. Absolutely amazing. Make time in your day and watch them. They are only going to be available for 24 hours. So they're going to be available until the next day, and then the next day speakers are coming up. Only 24 hours. So make sure, if you are not on my mailing list, send me a message, tag me, or you can use my email address if you have it. Go to my website, Infinite Potential. There's a way to contact me there. But just send me a message, tag me here, and I will come back and I will check and I'll make sure that you are on the summit if you are not on it yet. If you're not on my mailing list. All right. Yes, and I did go on a motorbike trip today, and I met to tame guinea fowl, and I will post photos of him on Instagram tomorrow, and that is the only highlight of my week. The summit is more or less ready to go. It's a few more pages to check, and I met to tame guinea fowl. I went on a bike ride. So this week coming, it's going to be self-care week. Right, so let's go and say hi. Hello, let's see who's there. Okay, sorry, Muffin. I need to move. Okay. To insist on lying on my own. Hello, I don't know who Facebook user is because you're not connected. So tell me who you are so I can say hi. All right, anybody else out there? I would love to know. And let's see. Okay. Thanks for the likes, Aubrey. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, so what's your audacious goal? What feels cheeky and bigger than you? What is it that you are scared of doing? Because if you don't go out and start somewhere, you can't get anywhere. And you never know what you're going to like. You never know what you're going to achieve, because I'm honestly telling you, to think that I would sit here and enjoy talking to you and find it the easiest thing that I'm doing, of all the things that I'm doing. Unthinkable a year ago. Unthinkable. I had to really push myself to do this. So just start somewhere and surprise yourself. Don't believe the stories, your childhood learning, or your what you have taken to be truth on your journey. Don't let that define where you can go. All right. Okay, so I'm going to sign off now. It's a Sunday night quickie. That's what we call it. And I hope you got some inspiration from this. And I really want to see you on the summit tomorrow. Remember, there's a live Zoom call. The link will be in the email, and you are very welcome to join and come and ask questions. Okay. Lots of love to everybody out there. I hope that you have an amazing week ahead of you. I hope that you have many, many audacious dreams and goals, and I hope you're going to action them. But also, please remember self-care. Okay, so if you watch afterwards, please give us a heart or a like there, share if you know that somebody needs this. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, Muffin.